What do you do if you walk up to a customer service counter and realize the employee standing behind it is the person of your dreams?
Wow, this is the best ice cream shop ever.
If you're me, it's easy.
What?
Oh, Jeffrey, that's not appropriate.
Nobody you're in.
I zip up my jacket. So I look more professional.
I don't believe you. I don't believe
That's what I do.
Okay.
That's
better.
All the way up, right up to the neck.
Good.
But
as tight as I could get it.
Yeah.
The guy on the phone today was braver than me. He went for it and asked her out on a date.
Okay.
Turned it into a great time, but why isn't she calling back? We're going to try and find out when we do your brand new second date update. Now I'm ready for action.
That was definitely down.
Okay.
So quick, too.
It's casual. It's right after this. Brooke, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
And I think I already know the answer. But has a guy ever tried to hit on you while you're working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
I've been at so many different events in my life.
I'm not talking about the homeless guys asking for a free cookie at the burger bar. I mean like a normal customer trying to game you down on the job.
Oh, on the job.
Yes,
not like
people
an
have
event.
absolutely hit on me, and some of it has been very inappropriate behavior. I'm just going to let you
guys,
know.
You're the worst. Sorry.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that you love the best, I bet.
Married him,
But
right?
I would think it's hard to do to get a girl to say yes while she's in the middle of working. But one of our listeners says he managed to pull it off, and his name is Marshall. Needs a little bit of help today. Marshall, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you guys today?
Are you like one of those truck drivers when I worked at Burger Heaven that would come up to the window and then they would say, "Hey, you got pretty eyes."
No, I wouldn't think so.
Brooke, we don't need to hear the story about how you lost your virginity again. Let's get back to Marshall. Marshall, tell us about where you met a woman while she was working. Where did that happen?
All right, well, just a little backstory. I travel all around the country for business.
Oh, God, you are a long-haul trucker, aren't you?
I knew it.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. I fly. I do a lot of flying.
Okay.
Okay.
A little while back, I fly into town, and I go up to get my rental car, and wow, the young lady behind the rental car kiosk thing there, her name was Samantha, not Sam, not Sammy, Samantha.
She had a name tag on.
That make a big difference to you?
Why is that so important?
It fit her whole look. She was so impeccably dressed in her little uniform.
She looks like a Samantha.
She was impeccably dressed in like a green polo?
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to Enterprise.
She had a nice, like a suit kind of thing on. And
All right, very
It is
professional
Samantha.
very
looking.
attractive.
All
So
right.
I'm starting to do the transaction, and she's trying to push the insurance on me, and I'm like, come on, Samantha. I don't need the insurance. Well, what part of town do you think I'm going to be driving through here?
Oh, come on.
What?
Okay.
Everyone buys the insurance.
No, I don't get the insurance. If you pay on your credit card often has rental car insurance. Just a hot tip.
Exactly. There's all kinds of things like that. But, she's doing her job, and I'm making her laugh, and, we're having a nice conversation. Fortunately, there really wasn't anybody else around. It wasn't like it was busy, so we had time to talk and everything. Well, we were really, really hitting it off.
That's pretty wild because she deals with people all day long. Like, could you tell there was a difference between her just being nice and
Or
doing
there
her
being
job?
no one in line, so she has to talk.
That's
Yeah,
true.
or she's
They have
bored.
I feel like with the insurance line, she may have been hitting on you.
Oh,
I don't think they offer that to all the
no,
customers.
they do,
Got an
Jeff.
Only the
extra
hot ones.
$7 lying around, big boy.
So clearly, whatever you were saying was working on her.
Or you thought it was working on
well,
her.
I mean, I'm assuming that a
Yeah.
date came out of it.
Well, yeah. Well, you can tell when someone's just being professionally nice, and there seems to be something else. And it looked like we were really hitting it off. So I told her, I'm like, look, I'm just going to be here for 2 days, not to be too forward, but I'd really like to take you out for dinner tonight if you were available.
Okay.
Whoa.
man.
Dude, bold. I
Did
like
she freak
it.
out and run? I don't think girls are used to getting asked face
She
to
can't.
face
She's on the
anymore.
job.
Oh, that's right.
She's stuck.
What did she say?
Well, she agreed to it.
Oh, cute.
Good. So
Awesome.
you weren't mistaken. She was flirting.
Good job. Where'd you guys
Exactly.
go?
So I took her, it was one of those chain, it was like an Applebee's or something. I don't even know.
Something by the airport.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was a little bit away from there and everything. And I don't need to go to a fancy place to have a good time or anything like that. It was I just wanted to enjoy your company.
Okay.
Cute.
How was it?
We had a nice dinner and we talked. And for such a stunningly beautiful woman, she was very down to earth. And she was talking to me how she was like in the process of developing and planning and putting it all together. She wants to open up her own hair salon and then build it into a chain. She was a very, very impressive person.
Wow, I love that, bro.
So this all sounds so good.
Yeah, she sounds like a catch.
She was definitely she is. So we ended that night. You know, I'm a very respectful guy. I didn't try, moving in too fast on her. So just gave her a little hug. Said, it was a pleasure going out with you tonight. If I'm back in the area, can I give you a call? And she said, sure, no problem.
Nice.
Do you travel to her area a lot for business?
Oh, yeah, yeah, all the time.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, that's convenient.
And that's the thing. So a couple weeks later, I'm back in town, and I texted her a few more times. She didn't get back to me. I called her a few more times, straight to voicemail. So I don't know what's going on with her. I mean,
You definitely did a lot to reach out just there.
If you travel there all the time, do you typically hit on women at the rental car places? Maybe you have a reputation around like the rental industry.
it's not like I was flagged or anything.
Okay. Samantha, you said she was special. There's a reason that you really focused in on her.
Well, first, obviously, let's be honest, the physical looks of her were stunning.
Yeah, you've mentioned that like 3 or 4 times.
She's really
Well, yeah, she was absolutely gorgeous. But what was really attractive about her was she was focused on building a business.
Yeah.
Right.
And it just seemed like somebody that, I could really relate to because, that's the type of my business too, in a way.
Cool. That's cool.
I would date more, but I'm like never in one place for more than a couple of days.
Huh.
But, with her circumstance, it just seemed there was something about her. So I was like, you know what? Let me move forward with this and see what happens.
She said
And-
she's into hair. Maybe she gave herself a bad haircut and she's hiding.
Oh,
Been there.
Oh, you
she's
were waiting for
waiting
months.
it out.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's looking for something that's more like in one place, firmly and solid.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean there's not hope. We're going to come back and
Not
try
a
to
rental car Casanova.
I was gonna go Rico.
Carsanova.
I was gonna say Rico Suave of the
Repo
rental.
Suave.
Oh, I like that too.
Against like cars.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever your Rico Suave, your Hertz hunk, we're going to make it happen
wow.
with your
I
second
got it.
date update right after this. After you rent a car, you're supposed to return the keys to the vehicle.
Yes.
Well,
But our listener, Marshall, didn't just do that. He handed over the keys to his heart.
Aw, Jeffrey, that's a tagline for a rental rom-com.
Yeah.
It is a rental
It's so
rom-com.
cute.
But we're in the middle part where it's a little bit confusing because he didn't get those keys back.
No.
After he hit it off with the cute rent-a-car girl named
Yeah.
Samantha.
Oh, man.
Not Sammy, not Sam. This was important
Oh,
to
that's
him.
right.
Samantha.
Oh, yeah, and she's stunning.
Stunning.
Not cute.
So
Yeah.
stunning that even though he was only in town for a couple days, he asked her out, took her to dinner, and said he'd love to see her again as soon as he flies back. But that second meetup hasn't happened, and Marshall doesn't know why. So, Brooke, what's your theory? Why isn't this happening yet?
I think it's just because you're in two different cities. Like, even though you visit, like, she has her own life, her own world.
Yeah,
You know, who
that's
knows?
true.
Like, she got back together with an ex, or she's off the dating market.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's a good point, Marshall. Are you willing to move right now just for her?
For a second date?
feels.
Come on, dude. That's
Like,
clingy.
I don't think she'd want that
Well,
either,
that
Jeff.
seems to be Brooke's
No,
main
that's
concern.
not- that's, I'm just, wow.
I'm there every couple of weeks. It's almost like I did move there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet your hotel all knows your name.
Okay, and that is more than Brooke hangs out with her husband now, so maybe this
I
is good.
mean, you're already in a relationship.
dumb.
But let's
comparatively.
find out. I'd love to talk to this Samantha woman, see if she sounds as beautiful as she looks.
Oh, can you?
She picks up, hello, my name is Samantha.
I feel like we don't sound as ugly as we look.
I'm going to
true.
rate her
She's
as soon
right.
as she picks up the phone, if
Oh.
she does.
Just give us a number, 0 to 10, Jeff.
Let's see if she answers, and hopefully figure out what's going on. I'm dialing her number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Ooh.
You 10.
I was going 9.5.
I knew you were going to throw a number out there.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Samantha? Is this Samantha?
Yes, who's this?
Hey,
Hey.
Samantha.
Oh, yeah, Lisa
Um,
Stain.
Messing around.
Yeah, we're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hi, good morning.
We would love to welcome you into our arms.
Chef.
Into our arms.
What?
Jump in here where all of our arms are
What
extended.
happened to you? Why did you
It's
get
a cuddle
weird?
It's the 9.5. It threw me off my game.
Oh, you don't know how to talk to girls.
Okay, I guess that's cool. I'm on the radio. What's up, guys?
Yeah, you're on the radio because we're doing a segment here called the Second Date Update with one of our listeners named Marshall, who apparently you got to know pretty well the other day.
Oh, that was actually a few weeks ago. He reached out to you guys?
Well, it's your fault because apparently you left quite the impression when you two met at the rent-a-car place.
Oh my God.
Mrs. Pretty Pants.
Seriously, this guy could not stop talking about how amazing you are in every way.
Yeah, it was cute.
He had nice things to say.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice, I guess.
You guys.
Aw.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you feel the same back.
Yeah.
Nice is a good start. We were hoping to get a little bit more from you to figure out if there was a chance maybe you and Marshall were going to see each other again.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, guys, I just really kind of get asked out kind of often, you know?
Is that the problem? You go out on too many dates and you're just keeping your options open?
No, see, it's not even that because I usually don't even say yes very much.
Oh
but
my
you know
God.
what?
Oh.
Interestingly enough, Marshall, I checked him out. He was really well dressed and he had this really nice scent to him. You know, I don't know if it was an Armani or something, but it smelled really good.
Okay,
Oh.
so wait, he was special and you said yes to him.
Yeah, he stood out to me in the way he held himself.
So why
Well,
is
that's
it?
very-
This sounds great.
Yeah.
It's
Why
a
would
positive review. Why won't you see him at least one more time?
Well, because I dressed up for this whole thing and he took me on some kids high school date, you know?
Oh.
Wait, what? Where'd you guys go?
He said it was
He
just a
said
random
that.
place.
He said it was a chain restaurant that he took you to. Is that
Yeah, I just wasn't impressed. It just really wasn't engaging.
one, he's not from your town, and two,
Yeah, that's true.
he was only there for 2 days. It's just a quick date. It doesn't mean that he didn't have an amazing
This is why
time.
you
with
always
you.
look up the menu and place beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a first date. It leaves a first impression. And if you're trying to impress a woman, especially I'm kind of more high standards just because I have so much planned for myself and my future.
Good.
It just didn't impress me. It didn't give me the feeling that he really saw my value. And
Wow.
Oh, he spoke so highly of you. He was proud of you. I'm proud of you because of him.
I went on
Right,
a date
guys?
once to a fast food burger place, and the guy brought coupons, and I still ended up dating him for 6 months.
But not all women are like you, Brooke. Some women have standards, like Samantha. So what you're saying,
Classy.
if I'm understanding what you're saying, he didn't put enough effort into the place that he chose for your date, so you read him as a low-value person.
when you word it like that, it doesn't sound so great. But
Well, I don't know what this says about his value going through a radio station to get this done, but
Not a podcast.
he is on the other line listening right now and wanting to speak with you.
no. Oh, I was not aware of that. I was not told this.
Yeah, I know.
That's
We
kind of on purpose.
That's part
weren't,
of it.
weren't sure you'd tell us if you knew, but he's there.
Yeah. Hi, Samantha.
Hey.
Honestly, I was telling you, I'm going 100 miles an hour all the time. I didn't really have any time to make fancy reservations at a really nice place, and didn't even cross my mind that the place we went to wasn't really acceptable to you.
I appreciate you saying that, but it really came off as cheap, Marshall.
Oh, that, I don't. Oh,
That was
that
direct.
word.
Well, Marshall's pretty direct guy. Maybe that's what he wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Samantha, are you you saying that you didn't like the mozzarella sticks?
Oh,
Hey, mozzarella's fancy cheese.
That is kind of fancy, yeah.
I mean, it's not cheddar.
it's string
Bread
cheese.
and marinara.
American?
You
Yeah.
guys, it's string cheese fried.
No, Brooke,
Don't
it's
say that.
marinara
I am not
sauce.
5 years old, Marshall. I'm not a kid. Okay.
Slam on
It is kind of.
Oh, let them talk.
Well, Samantha, there's probably something you should know. I did not bring this up, but some years ago, I was able to swing a very, very lucrative deal. I basically, created the eBay of Germany
Oh,
and did really, really, really well with it. So
Auto Bay?
yeah.
You really didn't mention
Amazing.
anything of that while we were eating. And
Hey,
Well,
small
I mean, that's
business
all I
owner.
do all day is talk business and things like that. And I didn't want to do that with you. And I wanted to learn about you. It didn't matter to me where we were eating.
Aw.
Actually, kind of sweet when he says it
I
like
get that.
Sincere.
But we're adults, Marshall, and where I spend my time and my future is very important to me.
Okay.
You know?
Oh.
Well,
True.
I wanted you to like me for me and not because I'm worth multi-millions of dollars.
Multi-millions?
Whoa.
Maybe
Are
this
you?
worked out the way it should have.
Wait, hold on. Did you say multi, meaning like a lot? Multi-million?
Well,
Hey, wait,
Okay.
hold on.
Samantha isn't shallow and doesn't care about stuff like that.
She did reject him already.
That's why he brought it up.
Yeah.
He
No.
didn't bring it up because he.
It is the last
Samantha,
straw.
you're not going
Yeah.
to change your mind about a guy just because he's a multimillionaire.
I mean, no, but he's been very sweet this whole time, even in like my wrong opinions of him.
Oh, look
oh,
at she admitted she was wrong.
all of a
Jeff.
sudden, now his sweetness comes
Hey.
to light.
Marshall, what's your last name? I want to Google your net worth.
It feels
That's what I
like
do.
Marshall is okay with that though, because like,
Yeah.
why would Marshall? Why would you bring it up if you didn't? You know, like,
Well, she wasn't interested with me when we went to a basic chain restaurant, so I just want her to know what she's really missing out on.
Marshall, that's so catty of you. I love it.
Me too.
Yeah,
bro.
anyone who doesn't appreciate mozzarella sticks deserves that.
Yeah.
Multi-millionaire,
Full
clap
honor.
back.
hold on. So now you're not interested anymore, Marshall?
Yeah, you were calling for a second date,
Yeah,
weren't you?
no, I don't.
Well, Samantha, you just said that you weren't interested because he doesn't value enough.
Yeah, I thought you both aren't interested.
Well, he just, in his actions, he didn't show me that, but now he said he's capable of showing me that.
Oh.
All right, well, it sounds to me like Samantha has had a 180 and
Yes.
is now on board 100%.
Yeah, he definitely changed my mind.
Wow. All right. Well, it's a yes from Samantha.
It's a miracle.
Marshall, we are going to send you guys out on another date, and we're going to pay for that.
Attaboy,
Not that you
Marshall.
need it, but we'll do it.
No, I don't like the backpedaling. I'm not interested, guys. Thank you.
Wait.
In the gift
for
card?
you,
Wait, in
Marshall.
the gift card of the
We
date?
just did all of this convincing for you.
You saying no to her?
You know, you guys, you really did help me quite a bit because you were able to get out the real Samantha, and that really helped me make this decision.
Oh, my gosh.
man,
A man with morals,
God.
too?
You must be
are missing out.
Kicking yourself, Samantha.
Does the real Samantha want to say anything back to that?
You know what? It's fine, because you'll never find out what I'm really worth anyway.
Oh, you're
Wait,
missing out
you're a
again.
secret multimillionaire
Yeah,
too?
No, she's a billionaire.
Text board is blowing up with people who want a shot.
So many
Hey.
millionaires on the text board.
You have to get in line behind us.